Hello everyone, Treecks here, and welcome back to EarthBound. Literally EarthBound this time, because we are underground. We are under the earth, because we are still in ancient Scaraba, where a mysterious pyramid is apparently housing a secret in order to defeat Gyges. These guys, a millennium ago, already faced Gyges and his gang, you might say. Let's continue finding out what their secret is. There's plenty of enemies in here, we've noticed, so let's continue with that as well. Let's get to this casket quickly. We have a rain pendant in here. Very interesting item. And we have another battle that I can't avoid. This does not look like fun. Let's PSI you to death. We've got Omega, so should guarantee that I actually take out one of these guys in one hit. And Pooh. Hopefully Beta's enough for the Shattered Man. No, it's not. We still have more attacks. But this should take you out in one hit. Or maybe not. I don't think he's very weak to freeze, actually. Otherwise, Omega would have done a lot more damage. But I should be close. Oh man. He's going to hurt me. There we go. One of these guys, that is still something you could handle, but two of these guys, the enemies at this point in the game are becoming way too difficult for that. But anyway, besides that, we have a switch here, and that is something we are here for, actually. It's not that hard to guess what it'll do. And even the ghost jingle will start playing. Yeah, like I said, it's pretty predictable what happened. The sarcophagus in the middle of the previous room, I think that has moved. Continuation has opened up. And hopefully no enemies have respawned there. Or in this room. And I just said I don't want to handle two enemies at once anymore, so let's try to run away. And we did. Thank you, game. Usually you don't really get a chance to run away, but I'm getting lucky so far. Go away. Yeah, for some reason I'm already tired of the enemies in this place. When it comes to the sets of enemies, I'm not the biggest fan of the enemies here in the pyramid. If that is not obvious. Even though enemy sets do become more difficult in later parts of the game, I like them more than the set that is actually present here. But they're still worth experience points, so we level up. 47 and 42. So with the extra PP, let's do some healing on Paula. She's getting low on HP after all, so there's still plenty more to do in this place, so I don't want to waste too much PP. Because as you can see, every single room, it's constant fighting. But these two are a little bit easier. And they're right beside each other, so PK Fire is an option again. Last couple of battles we saw a lot of enemies that were not beside each other, on different rows, therefore saying. So PK Fire can only attack one of them. Thank you for the poisoning. Otto can deal with this. We'll probably also start healing the poison in the meantime. Okay, maybe not. Ness didn't get his turn. Well, I think Ness will get his turn now. Healing Beta. We've got healing Gamma now too, but that one is actually not necessary for poisoning. Beta is enough. And let's move on. The other hieroglyph is not going to be an issue. We can finally move on. And in this new room, we will actually find the item we were looking for. Here we find something on the platform. Do you want to get it? Yeah, it's the whole reason why we're here, so we're not going to ignore it. We have found the Hawk Eye. The hieroglyph talked about this thing. Apparently it is needed in order to pierce the darkness. And what darkness precisely? That is a question for later. But trust me, we definitely still need this item. The rest of the mystery of the hieroglyph will be revealed later. Let's see if we can get out of this place now. Oh yeah, I still need to heal that cold. Almost forgot about that. Thank you for the red flash game. Here's an exit hole. However, we first want to take care of this treasure. Ta-da! Diamond band! For free! We no longer have to spend a lot of money buying a diamond band. Here we can actually find one for free. So let's drop the mummy wrap, which is a pretty useless item in the long run. And let's give this diamond band to Ness. And let's equip it on Ness. Let's see the difference between the platinum and the diamond band. 10 points! Thank you very much. Now it's time to get out of here. But first I'd like to get that butterfly. These hieroglyphs can screw themselves with their stupid sneezing. And now it's time to actually heal up my HP entirely. So, life up. Alpha should be enough for Paula, she's still pretty high up. Jeff is a little bit lower on HP, so life up Beta for him. Yeah, also enough. And Pooh, he can do it himself. There we go, max health on everybody. And now let's also heal our PP. We have very high numbers of PP at this point in the game, so just touching a butterfly once is not going to be enough anymore. Let's keep on respawning this guy. Okay, was that it? Looks like it. Let's go to status. There you can actually see your max PP. Yeah, I think this is all. Time to finally head out. And jump into a bunch of enemies instantly. Oh, this place is still not done yet. Let's not waste an Omega, because we already know it does not take out the Royal Guard in one hit anyway. Same deal with the Shattered Man. Should be good enough for now. Should do around 200 damage. However, he's going to get another one. Is that enough? No, but it will solidify him, so he's going to skip his turn. Awesome. Oh, thank you for dodging. Am I going to do this battle without receiving a single hit? And that would be nice. There goes one. Okay, I'd much rather have that than you actually attacking me. Solidifying me actually does not damage me, so... And since I have 4 party members, I don't really mind losing 1 party member for 1 turn. And we have level 51 for Ness. Awesome. 45 for Jeff. Yeah, that is the plus side of actually engaging multiple enemies at once. Even though the battles are tough, the experience is worth it. Go away. He's not gonna go away. Well, I did promise I would show off the sudden gut spill still. And since we got one just now, let's show off what it does. It's not a very important item, but still. And now that we're busy doing that, might as well also show off the bag of Dragonite. That's also an item we didn't see yet. This is going to be turned into a showing off of items. Pharaoh's Curse, also an item we haven't used yet. Does Pooh also have one? Yeah, also got a gut spill. Pharaoh's Curse will actually poison this guy. Paula turned into a dragon, doing 900 damage. Yeah, that's the reason why you would want to use a bag of Dragonite. You turn into a dragon, and the damage it does... Yeah, that kind of kills everything in one hit. However, we still did not see the sudden gut spill because of it. Let's try that again. And let's make sure not to kill this guy beforehand this time, so... Let's do normal attacks with everybody else. Here we go. Guts is suddenly 50. And thank you for hitting Jeff with that. My guts is now 72. So the chances of getting a critical are suddenly really high. Not that it happens, but still. The chances would have been greater. That's pretty much the use of the sudden gut spill. Also helps you a lot with mortal blows, of course. So, we're still seeing things. Let's move on, finding the exit. We should be around done by now. This should be the door out of here. And it is! Finally! Oh, what? Well done! Oh, it's you again. You have made it. We finally meet, Prince Pooh. Don't you mean meet again? The stars foretold that I would meet you here. So, now it's the time to show you the way of the Star Storm. For a while, you must live far away from your friends and live with me. Do you understand? There is only one answer. I must stop you here, even if you don't want to. Stay with me for a while. Do you understand? It is important that I study and learn the Star Storm. It will be most helpful to us. Once I learn it, I'll meet up with you, Treecks. Trust me, I will see you again. It depends on Pooh's efforts. That will determine the reuniting of the group. Be faithful and wait until the time comes. Bye, I guess? All of a sudden our party got reduced to 3 again. Very out of the blue. But it looks like Pooh is going to learn PK Starstorm, the most powerful move in the game. And in the meantime, enemies really want to engage us. Let's just try to avoid them for now. But in the meantime, we need to continue as 3. I'm not sure if it was the Dungeon Man, but there is a strange looking tower to the northwest. This key that I picked up a little while ago shall maybe open the tower. You may have it. I do not need it. Huh? Dungeon Man? Key to the tower. Okay, it seems there is something to do in the northwest. A Dungeon Man. And we're getting a phone call again. Now what do you want, Dad? Oh, this is Tracy, of course, because of the Hawkeye Pooh still had, yeah. Similar to the pencil eraser. If Pooh actually has a key item, in this case the Hawkeye, because of him leaving the party, it gets sent to you. It is a required item after all, even with Pooh out of the party. Let's in the meantime take a look at what this guy has. Ooh, French fry pan. It's not very expensive. $1,800. It's not really that bad. So let's increase the strength of Paula by 10 points. And I no longer need the old weapon. You can have it. Is there anything else that is stronger? No, does not look like it. But I of course can still buy bottle rocket. Multi-bottle rockets, the new type of bottle rocket we find here. Can actually hit multiple enemies, obviously. And let's not forget to make some room in Ness's inventory. Let's sell the platinum band. Not going to use it anymore. Let's see if we can sell anything else. Oh yeah, the red ribbon, I still have that lying around. Should have sold that a lot sooner, in all honesty. Let's press the right buttons this time. Let's sell... yeah, jar of hot sauce. It's not going to be worth a lot, but still. It makes room. That's the most important thing for now. Any more? Broken spray can. Worthless item in my opinion, so not worth keeping around. Rain pendant. It's not more powerful than the one we currently have, so... And even its effects are not really worth it. So, let's get rid of it. And that should clean up pretty nicely, I think. Yeah, this looks fine. Thank you, sir. You have been a good help to me. And now it's time to actually take a look at all of these enemies around here. That's the next step in exploring this new part of the desert. New type of enemies. Beautiful UFOs will actually start appearing here. Let's go see how strong they are. Let's go use... Yeah, let's just use PK Fire. These guys are in one row after all, so... Whenever there are multiple enemies, all in the same line, they are just begging for PK Fire. Okay, that does not do a whole lot of damage to the beautiful UFO. That does a lot more. Since there's only one left, let's finish it with auto. Man, it's getting used to having only 3 people again. Kraken soup. Okay. I'm pretty sure that's a normal healing item. So let's go use that immediately on Jeff. He's already starting to hurt. Yeah, it's a healing item, indeed. Oh, and I'm surprised that is not a red swirl. But it is a new enemy, Marauder Octobot. Octopus robot. Should be weak to fire, so let's use PK Fire on you. Yeah, that's a pretty decent amount of damage. One more turn should do it. Indeed. We win. I'm not too sure if there's more new enemies around here. I'm pretty sure that was all of them already. So in that case, let's move on. Doing some battles in the meantime. Might as well get another level up. But we are obviously going for the northwest. Apparently there's something of interest there. Something called a dungeon man. And if you remember correctly, from a long time ago, that name should sound familiar to you. And that is indeed what we're going to check out now. We have a key, so... Paula's level is 48. Yeah, we're not going to get a level up for Pooh for a while, since he's no longer a thing. And he was already behind in levels, so... Sunstrokes can be so annoying. They are just a waste of PP. But anyway, what do we have here? A strange looking tower. Also looks like a person a little bit. Has a face and feet and everything. It looks like you could enter, but it's locked. Ooh, locked, eh? I think I know what we can do in order to unlock it. We did get a key from a local, so... The key worked to open the door. You may enter. Apparently there's a door in this thing. Even though we can't see it. And before we even get the chance to do anything, we get ambushed. But luckily not in a red swirl, so we can attack normally. All of these guys look familiar, as you can see. Enemies we faced in the department store the moment it got hunted. All 3 of them. Therefore, enemy-wise, these guys aren't really that noteworthy. We already know the enemies. And since they are from a couple of chapters ago, we also know they are pretty weak. So we don't have to worry about enemies in here. Low-level enemies we find here, for some weird reason. Not worth the trouble. But what is worth the trouble is trying to find out what this place is. Welcome. You are inside of my body. Brick Road. Aha. Remember how Brick Road, back in Winters, talked about becoming Dungeon Man? He was actually an amateur dungeon builder. And his dream was to actually make a dungeon so awesome that he would be able to fuse with the dungeon and become a dungeon himself. And I think he has been successful. Brick Road is now Dungeon Man. A man who has become his own dungeon. My statistics show about 70% of the people go to the right first. I am part of the 30%. I always like to be different. But anyway, here we can actually find ourselves a rest area. As you can see, there's a phone. There's a hotel. This bench actually functions as a hotel. Awesome. There's an ATM. There's a hospital. So this beginning area to the left of Dungeon Man, you can actually use as a rest area. Our health is restored. And unfortunately not the broken bazooka. I was kinda hoping Jeff's IQ would be high enough by now. Apparently not. Let's go check out this final sign, because the signs are really worth reading in here. It is a dungeon owner's obligation to hire a doctor and a nurse. Yeah, like I said, this room is actually the doctor and the nurse of this place. If you get any status ailments or fall in battle, this place can actually turn that around. Let's also get some money now that we're here. $38,000. It's been a while since I actually went to an ATM, it looks like. Awesome, we've got way too much money. And last but not least, since we have a phone here, let's go get the Hawkeye back in our inventory. And then it's finally time to actually start tackling this dungeon. Keep this board in mind. Brick Road. I will. Trust me, at the end of this project I will still have this board in my mind. And here comes Escargot Express. Thank you. Nice of you to leave, Pooh. But next time, please remember to actually leave your important stuff behind. Even though you can't get up there now, you might be able to later. Ooh. Rule number 1 in the dungeon. Not everything you see can immediately be accessed. But you might be able to do it later. Your first goal is to reach the 4 ropes. I'll try to make that my goal to end this episode. I will end the episode at the 4 ropes. Next sign. Place an item at the dead end. You are free to take it whenever you want. Very smart move in dungeon design. Whenever you have a dead end, always make sure there's something to get for the player. Never make a dead end a waste of time. Also a good rule in a dungeon. Oh, here's another bench. You have a long way to go. Getting some rest and relaxation may save you. Okay, why is there another bench here? Between this one and the previous one there were no enemies. Oh, I almost thought Jeff actually fixed the broken bazooka now. But it was actually the broken tube he fixed. Also a pretty handy item. You can actually steal HP from enemies with the hungry HP sucker. But still. While you explore the dungeon, why don't you make a pit stop? Pit stop? Oh, pit stop is occupied. I wonder why I'm in this restroom right here. Just who am I? What is life all about? Oh, I'm sorry. Did I make you nervous? I'm not dangerous, don't worry. Okay, what the hell is this place? It's getting weirder and weirder by the minute. Let's see where the maze actually continues. Should be around here. No, this is a dead end. There's a useful item at the dead end after you make quite a long walk. Yeah, like I just said, whenever there's a dead end, always make sure it is worth your while. Cup of life noodles in this case. So, let's move back. Apparently, right here to the left is continuation. Once a dungeon is built, monsters always start moving in. Yeah, monsters really love their dungeons. It's not like the dungeon maker actually places them himself. It's always the monster's decisions to go in. Next present. Ooh, $5. There's actually some money in the presents now. Items that are easy to get to are usually disappointing. Yeah, also a pretty good rule in gaming. The easier it is to get something, the less it is going to be worth. Next present over here. Also easy to get, so it's not going to be very valuable. So if you want to poison enemies, go right ahead. Ooh, I see 4 ropes. But first a couple of signs and a present. Super plush bear. Oh, finally a stronger teddy bear. We were in dire need of that. I couldn't agree more with the opinion on the left billboard. Now I'm curious about the left billboard. Don't be a slacker. If you work hard, you'll get good stuff. Yeah, like a stuffed bear, for instance. Unlike the normal teddy bears, these ones are actually a lot stronger. So I should be able to actually keep this guy with me for more than one battle this time around. Not that the enemies are very difficult in this place, but still. Well, at least the teddy bear survived, so... I built a bulletin board without a message. Looks like he's already running out of inspiration. But hey, like I said, I did promise, and I did not forget. Our first goal was to get to the 4 ropes, and I actually promised I would stop the episode there. And here, I see 4 ropes, so the episode ends here. We are in the middle of Dungeon Man, a mysterious person who actually transformed himself into a dungeon. Even complete with the tutorial on how to make a dungeon, apparently. A lot of funny signs in here, but there's also an end and an end goal here. And that we're going to meet next time. See you folks then, and Treecks out. Later, folks.